When we talk about the canon of the New Testament, we're using the Greek word canon, which was a measuring stick. And so when we're talking about the canon, we're talking about the measurement to determine which books were included in the New Testament and books that were excluded. The interesting thing about the canon of the New Testament is that the early church recognized that the New Testament was determined by God, that the church did not authorize the books into the New Testament. The church simply received those books and recognized the 27 books of our New Testament. And what's intriguing to me is that in an era before social media, before technology, before contemporary forms of communication or mass media, that all around the Mediterranean world, groups of Christians, local churches, were affirming and utilizing the same group of books as being their New Testament. So by 30 or 35 years after the crucifixion, the synoptic Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, together with the book of Acts, were beginning to be in circulation. The writings of Paul began to be in circulation shortly thereafter. And so before the first century was completed, many of the books of the New Testament were already in broad circulation, copied many times, and embraced by Christians around the Mediterranean world. That's how the New Testament came to be. There were a few other books that were considered and were generally discarded because they did not show the same level of credibility. They did not show apostolic witness, they did not show the witness of the Holy Spirit, and they were not widely recognized by different Christians in different places. That's the miracle of the canon of the New Testament.